Hey guys, we're on day 8 right now. Yesterday on day 7, got the motor put in, I got the handlebars mounted up. Today, what I want to start working on is I want to get the chain installed on here. I've been kind of working with the spacing on the rear wheel here to make sure the chain and the sprockets all lined up. I also, Rap Like 228 also given me some of these little eye bolts I'm going to be using as chain tensioners to get the chain into proper free play adjustment. So anyway, that's what we're going to work on today. I'm going to finish up the front motor mount and get this chain installed, and then we'll see what else we have time for. Alright, so with this chain, it's just a pretty simple, let me see, it's a clip type master link chain, pretty simple. My recommendation is if you ever pull the clip off, replace it. I don't have an extra one, so we're just going to make do for now. But I've got the wheel kind of aligned where I want it. I've lined up the chain and set it to, you know, a pretty close approximation of where I would want the chain in its normal service range. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break the chain right here, get rid of this excess, and then put the master link back in. And then I'll have a chain for the mini bike. Got the chain broken. Here's the 2 pieces. This is going to be extra. And then here's the actual length that I'll be using. Another quick little tech tip here. The opening of the clip points opposite of the direction that the chain travels in. So basically, if this were an arrow, front points towards the direction of travel with the chain. Alright, got the chain on. I went ahead and I tweaked with the adjusters a little bit. Got good free play. Maybe just a touch loose, but that's okay for now. There we are. Alright, with the chain on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish up this front engine mount. I was debating on going straight across or if I should go with the angle of the frame. I think I'm going to do that. I think that'll look just a little bit better. Not that it's going to look beautiful or anything, but we'll get measured up, cut, we'll get it welded. Alright, with that the engine mount finished up, the front one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cap these fork tubes off on the end, clean this up a little bit, and I'm going to start working on the controls and everything for the handlebars. There they are, caps are finished. All right, as far as controls go here, what I'm looking at is this is the master cylinder I bought. This is a pit-bike master cylinder and brake caliper that actually match these pit-bike wheels. I bought this on eBay a while ago. I'm going to be using the throttle tube from the KLX 125. That all should fit just like so, because these are 7/8 bars, so this all should fit right up. Clutch lever, I've got a special clutch lever I'm going to be using on this. It's actually a pretty high dollar one that I've got from a wreck bike. And I still have to order a master cylinder handbrake. Basically I'm going to get a clutch master cylinder for this side. That way I have a rear handbrake for doing stunts and stuff like that. So I'm going to get to working on putting what I have together, and we'll see how it looks. Figure out the routing when we get everything else installed. Well, here's that lever that I was talking about that I'm using for the clutch. I forget how much these are. I think they're a couple $100. But anyway, it's a cool little lever. I'm excited to have it. Well, while I'm configuring the controls and everything, and I'm up at the front end in here, I figured I might as well go ahead and start working on this, making a bracket for my front brake caliper. I may have some clearance issues. It looks like maybe this wasn't an exact set. It looks like these bolt heads may interfere with the mount, but it's not a big deal. I can go get different shaped heads for bolts. Or I can grind away just a little bit of material here just to make sure we have enough clearance for when the brake's on there. I won't know until I get this bracket on there and mounted if I'm going to have clearance or not, but anyway, let's get figured out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line this caliper up where I want it. Once I have it lined up, I'm going to put this bungee cord, I'm going to wrap it around the brake lever, which is going to put pressure on these brake pads, and it's going to hold this caliper in place. And right there is about where I want it. So really all I need to do for this bracket is to take a piece of whatever metal I can find. It just happens to be this plate steel right here that I found outside. Cut out little rectangle here, drill some holes in it, bolt it to there, and then weld it up to the fork. I'm going to go ahead and go with the old paper template again. Well, I'd say that that's a pretty dang good fit. All right, I'm gonna double check this one more time. It looks like everywhere I check, looks good. I've got as much contact with the brake pad and the rotor as I can without it actually interfering with the caliper, the rotor interfering with the caliper itself. So I'm going to go ahead and tack it, check her out, then we're going to weld it. Okay, so everything's looking really good. As you can tell, the wheel moves freely, and then when I hit the brake, no more movement, release, brake. So that looks good. The only issue I have is what I was afraid of is my bolt heads that have a little bit of clearance problem with the caliper bolts. So that is the rotor bolts and the caliper bolt. So I may just remove a little bit off the surface of these bolts to create some clearance. That should fix it. In the time being, I'm going to go ahead and weld this up. I'm going to call it a day. Guys, again, I want to thank you for following along this far, making some pretty good progress. Again, I'm super excited about this bike, but if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you know anybody who might be interested in this build or in motorcycles or mini bikes in general, make sure you share my channel with them. I'd really appreciate it. But keep your eyes out for video 8. Thanks, guys.